Hello and welcome to Three Questions with. I'm my buddy Matthew with us from Isovera. Good
Right.
afternoon, Matt. How you doing?
Thanks for having me. Great day outside.
Sure is. So let's
Beautiful.
jump right at it. Give us a little overview of the company. Tell us about what you do, bud.
Sure. So Isovera is a digital marketing agency. We've been around for almost 23 years now.
Wow.
Classic startup story. So the two founding partners found Isovera in their Harvard dorm room. And for the majority of those years, we were really just a development shop. So we'd work with other brands and other agencies to develop a very specific website on a very specific platform. And it got us through for a lot of years. And then when I joined about 4 years ago, we really took the agency in a very different direction where we're still very much a technology agency that does website design and development, but we do so much more for our clients now. We are truly a full service digital agency where we're doing everything from web design, development, branding, marketing. Our video work is really picking up in the last couple of years. A lot of clients are coming to us for that. A lot more SEO and paid search. So really helping our clients not only build their online presence now, but also drive the traffic they need to bring them to the website to convert and ultimately make the money they're looking for.
Definitely makes sense. So tell us about the types of clients you work with. Do you specialize in certain industries or anything?
We don't. And actually, that was a very conscious effort on our part. So there's a lot of agencies out there that do amazing work in very specific verticals. We actually took a very different approach as an agency because we're reflecting what our customers' audiences are like. So, even if you are building a higher ed website, those that are coming to that college or university website don't only go to those type of websites, right? They go to Amazon, they go and they watch media, they purchase things online, they read news articles, they go to social media. So they have a very specific habit they like to follow when they're engaging with a variety of different websites in different industries. So by allowing us not to specifically focus on a certain vertical, we're able to take that experience and that knowledge that we have developed by working on other brands and other industries and bring that to the clients that we were working with or are working with at that specific time. So, if we're doing a website for a college or university, we can think about the experience we learned from the Pelotons, the WebMDs, the Boston Dynamics, those that have allowed us to get different perspectives and use best practices from those experiences and bring them to the client we're working on.
So you mentioned websites a few times. And what I find lately is people may not be paying as much attention to their website as arguably should be. But I just use social media. And that's good, right? Probably not.
It's good to have in your mix. So in marketing, we always talk about the right media mix or the right advertising mix. And social media absolutely has to be part of that mix. It's funny, I was talking to a class at Merrimack the other day, and they're all big social media enthusiasts. And that's really, probably half the class wanted to become a social media marketing manager. And I think a lot of that has to be is because especially those in those demographics have grown up with social being such a significant part of their life. And social has a big impact on marketing. Do not get me wrong. But at the end of the day, your website also has a huge impact as well, because that's your core tool that you're using as your doorstep for your brand as your audience is coming back to further evaluate you through their buying journey. So I talk a lot about the tool, the website being a tool as part of your marketing kit. You might have customers that are coming to you very early on in their buying cycle or their buyer's journey, and they might be using your website for a very specific thing. Maybe they have a problem they're trying to learn about or educate themselves around, or a solution they're trying to find. But they could also be later on in their buyer's journey and they're evaluating you against 3 other competitors. And that use of that website needs to be very different than what it was maybe earlier on in their journey. So your website is a living, breathing entity. It's a tool that needs to morph based on where your audiences are in their purchase process. And if you're not doing that, you're basically leaving opportunity. You're not allowing yourself the opportunities to engage with that audience and potentially convert them, and they may be going somewhere else. So social media is absolutely part of that mix, just like paid search, just like if you're still doing television, just like digital ads. And what you really need to do is think about what your audience is looking for and allow that to be the starting point to determine what channels you need to engage with. And more often than not, the website is always consistent across no matter what audience or brand you're going with.
Makes sense. So Matthew, how do people reach out to you if they want to learn more?
Yeah, so email is the easiest. mnaffah@isovera.com. You can definitely reach out that way. I'm on social, LinkedIn. I do a lot of engagement on LinkedIn with, either leads coming to me or just, my social network. Or go to isovera.com. We just launched a really amazing sizzle video that looks at all the work we did in 2022 and in the start of 2023. And we have this great lookbook as well that shows our great creative work.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call him on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you, sir.